Okay, question number 3, A part. If 4 cos square x minus 1 is equal to 0 and x lies between 0 to 90 degree. Now students, x lies between 0 to 90 degree means that x lies in the first quadrant. First quadrant, that is 0 to 90, then 90 to 180, 180 to 270 and 270 to 360. So all the 360 to 360 degree is divided into 4 quadrants. Now if an angle lies in the first quadrant, then the trigonometric ratio of that angle is always positive. So what they want to say that if 4 cos square x minus 1 is equal to 0, the value of cos x will always be positive. So you can easily say that 4 cos square x is equal to 1, cos square x is equal to 1 by 4. Taking square root on both the sides, the cos x is equal to plus minus under root 1 by 4, or cos x is equal to plus minus 1 by 2. But since x lies between 0 to 90 degree, we will neglect negative value and we will get the cos x is equal to 1 by 2. Now we need to find out the value of first x. Now since cos x is equal to half, so we must know that of which angle, standard angle, the value of cos is half. We know that it is 60 degree. So this implies x is equal to 60 degree. Then second part, we need to find out sine square x plus cos square x. Okay, since we know the value of x, just merely putting that value over here. Sine square 60 plus cos square 60. Now sine 60 is root 3 by 2 whole square. Cos 60 is half square. Root 3 by 2, that is 3 by 4 plus 1 by 4, or 3 plus 1, that is 4 by 4, which is 1. Now mark distribution. Finding the cos x plus minus 2. Plus minus 2 is very important. If plus minus 2 is not there, the 1 mark will not be given to you. Second marks for that x is equal to 60 degree, and the third will go for the value of sine square x plus cos square x. Okay, question number 3, B part. We need to evaluate sine of 77 degree divided by cos of 13 degree plus cos of 77 degree by sine of 13 degree and minus 2 times cos square 45 degree. Now this question depends is based on the trigonometrical ratios of complementary angles. Now clearly see that 77 plus 13 is 90. That means both of them are complement of one another. So in place of 77, we can write 90 minus 13 upon cos 13. Now student, here the important point is, I've just written 77 in a different form. I didn't change the angle. This people have to remember. You are not supposed to change the question. If you change the question, you will get 0 straight away. Plus again 77 plus 13 can be written as 77 and 90 minus 13 divided by sine 13. 2 cos square 45, we know that 45 is a standard angle and the cos 45 is 1 by root 2, so 1 by root 2 whole square. Now we all know that sine 90 minus theta is cos theta and cos 90 minus theta is sine theta. So sine 90 minus 13 can be written as cos 13. Cos 90 minus 13 can be written as sine 13 minus 2 into 1 by 2. Now this will be cancelled out 1, 1, 1. So 2 minus 1, which is 1. Now mark distribution. You can write either sine 90 minus 13 for 77, or you can write sine 90 minus 77 in place of cos 13. In place of cos 13, you can write cos 90 minus 77. Same goes here. So either of the conversion is correct, 1 mark. 1 mark for the correct substitution of the value of cos 45 and 1 mark for the answer. Again, find A if A is greater than or equal to 0 degree but less than or equal to 90 degree, and it is given that sine of 90 minus A dot cosec 42 is equal to 1. Again, A lies between 0 to 90, that means we will take the trigonometric ratios will be positive values, Z we will take nothing else. Now it's very tempting. The question is very tempting. Whenever students see that sine 90 minus A, okay, sine 90 minus theta is cos theta. But he knows that cosec 42 is 1 upon sine 42. And now he becomes confused how to equate with the sine with cos. So hold your temptation. Just write sine 90 minus A. As we know that cosec is the reciprocal of sine, this can be written as 1 upon sine 42 is equal to 1. Now cross multiplying sine 90 minus A is equal to sine 42. Here we can easily compare now, because both the sides we have the same trigonometric ratio. Now 90 minus A is equal to 42, or 90 minus 42 is equal to A, or we can say that A is equal to 48 degree. Now 1 mark for this, 1 mark for the comparison, 1 mark for the solution, and 1 mark for the answer. This is a 4 marks. Now what if you forget and you convert it into that sine 90 minus A is cos A, cosec 42 is 1 upon sine 42 is equal to 1. So the cos A is equal to sine 42. Now both the sides we have different trigonometric ratio, so their angles cannot be compared. So either we have to convert this cos A into terms of sine, or sine 42 in terms of cos. So we all know that we will find out the complement of 42. The complement of 42 is 48 degree. So cos A, in place of 42 we will write 90 minus 48. Now we all know that sine 90 minus theta is cos theta, the cos 48. Now this time we have same trigonometric ratio both the sides. On comparing, we can easily write A is equal to 48. Here 1 mark for this, 1 mark for this, 1 mark for this, and 1 mark for